Now that that's all cleared out, we're going to take a measurement for the new threshold. I'm going to hold it right to here. Luckily, my trim doesn't stick out past, so this is all even. If yours wasn't and this trim maybe was in further, you might have to trim the trim or cut the threshold around this, but I'm going to be able to do a straight cut for both sides, so that's nice. Hold it there and measure. Looks to be about 32 and a 16th, a little strong. We'll measure back here, same thing, 32, 16th, a little strong. So that's what we'll cut it to. Something that I want to mention before I just measure this and cut it is I want to talk about this adjustable part of this threshold. You can see these screws or bolts, they raise and lower this piece right here. So if I was to hook on right here and go to 32 and a 16th, strong, you'll see that from that cut, if I was to cut that right there, you have about a 1/4 inch to that screw. And on the other side, you'll see that you have about 4 1/4. So just a personal preference, I want these to be even, and that way the threshold will also be adjusted evenly in the doorway. So I'm going to measure and make a center mark. This is 36 and a 16th. So we'll go 18, just a little strong. I'll check it this way. Made a very light mark, so right about there. And then I'll take 32 and a 16th and divide that by 2, which is 16 and a 32nd. And I'll hold it right on that center mark and mark it right here. And then do the same thing on the other side. 16 and the 32nd. And mark it here. And then I'm going to measure that and make sure we're good. Line to line. 32, oh, it looks like 32 and an 1/8. So I'll have to just trim that a little shy. But at least that way, the space from the edge here to this screw is going to be the same as the edge here to this screw. That's going to make me happy. I would recommend, probably if you have minimal tools, to just use a hacksaw. The metal blade anyways will get through here just fine. This is aluminum. Once you get to the wood, you might need a little more tooth to cut this, or you can use a reciprocating sawzall with a metal blade and cut right through this. Because this is wood, metal, and plastic, I'm going to use a really cool saw that I love, that I don't use a ton, but it's going to be perfect for this. This is the Evolution Power Saw. And really, the blade is the thing that's great about this, because it can cut through wood, metal, and plastic. So I'm going to cut both of those lines with this. You can use whatever you want. Take a little more off of that line, since it is a little bit long. That's a nice cut. I really like this saw. Love getting the opportunity to use it.